Hey everyone, I'm super excited to be joined by a really awesome teacher today, Irene Avila, and she's at Eloy High School, or junior high school, excuse me, teaching sixth grade. But you're a pretty big Suns fan, at least that's the impression I'm under.
Yes, I am. Yes, huge.
So you recently decorated, this is how I found you, you recently decorated your entire classroom, as people can see behind you right now,
Mhm.
with Suns decor. So what inspired that?
Well, I've actually had my classroom decorated Phoenix Suns for about, I would say about 6 or 7 years. Um, I think just this year it's actually being noticed. So yeah, I usually decorate Phoenix Suns every year. It's just my team, and I had a lot of memorabilia at home, so I was just like, hey, I might as well decorate my classroom Phoenix Suns. And over the years, I've just gathered more and more things to hang up, and so this is where it's at this year. Yeah.
I mean, I'm under the impression most teachers have to purchase their own decor and art and stuff to decorate the
Mhm.
classroom. But what kind of
Yeah.
do you look for when you're decorating?
I mean, of course, the Phoenix Suns, and then I just purple and orange. We look at all anything purple and orange is like, oh, it reminds me of Phoenix Suns, so I buy it. Anything with Phoenix Suns, we buy it. A lot of the stuff in here, I've either gathered, at the Suns games for free, purchased by myself. But a lot of it actually comes from the students. I think anytime they see something Phoenix Suns, they're like, oh, I gotta take this to Miss Avila. So they'll come in with different things. As well as my, fellow coworkers, they'll find stuff at Goodwill or, little yard sales, and they'll bring it in. And so we just add to it as we go.
I love that. That's so sweet of your students. How much are you
Yes.
looking forward to game six tomorrow?
Oh, I'm so excited. I was like, can I call into work already? No, but no, it's so exciting. Um, I'm ready. We have to get this win, so I'm ready, just as ready as I know every other Suns fan out there.
So, do you think that you've helped some of your students, maybe if they weren't really into basketball, once they come into your classroom, are they just automatically Phoenix Suns fans?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them that are, as soon as they walk through the door, they can see the Phoenix Suns. So they're like, oh, especially today being the first day, they're like, I like your classroom, and things like that. So they're really excited about that. And if they don't know about sports or Phoenix Suns, of course, I'm always talking about it. So we're always just, hey, Phoenix Suns, or I let them, I inform them, and they get into it. Um, and then the ones who aren't Suns fans, or of course, if they're Laker fans, I tell them I apologize, but you're stuck with this all year. So, but they're pretty respectful. I'm like, I tell them, you don't talk about my team, I don't talk about your team. We're good to go.
Can I get a little bit of a tour here? Because I'm sure people are going to want to see what I'm talking about because it really is like
Sure.
decorated so well.
Ooh, I mean, you can start with my computer. Like I said, I do this every year, so I'll just walk around, make sure I don't get injured. There's my clock. Like I said, a lot of this stuff comes from, you know, I like the blackboard right there came from a friend of mine, and I have the purple and orange everywhere. Not too much over here, but we'll go back this way. This is my important corner over here. This is my desk. I know I have a lot of wires, but everybody loves this corner. In this corner, I usually have like all my pictures of my students and pictures they've drawn for me. But I also have this. Everybody loves this. It's my selfie wall, and it's of former and some present Suns players. I mean, I have everybody from Steve Nash, Devin Booker, all the way back. I would say about 10 years or so.
Do you have a favorite selfie in there?
I was a big PJ Tucker fan, so I have a lot of PJ Tucker in there, although he's an enemy now. But he was my favorite. But of course, the Steve Nash ones are always my favorite. I got teacher of the month one year, and I got to be on the court, and I actually got to meet. I'm trying to find that one. Let me see. There's that one there, but there was another one. I'm not sure where it's at. There's so
I
many.
see Mr. Orange in the corner.
Oh yeah, Mr. Orange is in there. He made the cut. He's a good friend. I've met him throughout the years, of course, being a Suns fan, because he's hardcore. So, I think it was this one right here. So I got teacher of the month through the Suns, and I got to go on the court with one of my students, and I got to meet him there. And like I said, I keep all the freebies from the games and things like that. Usually here, this year, I usually have my bobbleheads here, but I haven't brought those in. So I just put all my little son's memorabilia there.
Well,
But I
yeah, day
usually,
one, you've got plenty of time to keep decorating.
right? Oh, definitely. This was from a student. I actually love this. It was a little Mr. Potato Head. And then I have signs like people make for me. So fellow teachers, principals, and things like that get them made for me. And I go all the way to, little basketball courts just randomly hanging, towels covering my windows, some old school Morris Brothers. I always go for the growth charts to see if I could get those in my room.
That's cool.
Sun Street. So any little thing I find that's either purple and orange or, suns representing, we go from here, little things like that.
This is
These
such
I
a
want to,
fun classroom. I love
yeah,
it.
these are gonna be filled with little prizes. They're little Easter eggs that I found, and I was like, oh, they're basketball, so we're gonna use those. And then my door, and I'll just go out real quick. I know I include in this video, but just like on my outside, I have a lot of not me's, but the Bitmojis with my little sons. And then we go out here. This is just my little welcome back bulletin board. So like I said, the kids know right away, and I'm known, you're gonna have Phoenix Suns, you're gonna see Phoenix Suns. She has Phoenix Suns everywhere. So yeah, that's just who we have.
So you're a teacher, major Suns fan, artist.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you have to have all of these skills in the bag to make this come to life. It's really impressive.
Yes. And like I said, it's taken a few years just to, add more to it and, get it to where I want. Of course, I still would love to add more to it. And then what was I gonna say? But yeah, I just love adding to it, and anything I find, or like I said, the students, they think about me and they're like, oh, I have a towel, I'm gonna bring it to you so you can hang it up, or different things like that. But it's cool. Like when we have sports day, you'll see them come in with their son's gear. Look, Miss Avi, I'm wearing my son's shirt, and I'm like, yeah, extra credit. No, but it's really fun. The kids get into it. Like I said, even if they don't watch sports or anything, especially right now being in the finals, a lot of staff are like, yay, Miss Avila, good for you. And, they're thinking of me even though they don't watch sports. And so it's pretty cool.
How much does it mean to you that, a lot of these things these kids can keep for themselves, but they think, I know someone who would really appreciate it.
Yeah. Oh, it means a lot. Like I said, they're always thinking of me. And like, I remember one year, it was like the first day of school, and this boy comes with a big foam Phoenix Suns hat. And like, he's carrying it, to school, and it's a huge thing. And he's just like, here, Miss Avi, I got this for you. And even this pendant that I'm wearing was given to me by one of my students about 5 years ago. So it's pretty awesome. Yeah. So I was like, oh, little things like that, or they just always think about me every, Christmas or teacher appreciation. They already know, get her Phoenix Suns, or, they know. I mean, so it means a lot that they actually think about me and share.
I have a tough question for you. Do you have a favorite, or maybe a top 3 items in the classroom that, like, if you had to take everything out and you could only leave 3 things?
Yeah. Well, I know it's always hard for me to take out my bobbleheads, but this year I took them out because I wasn't sure if we were going to come back to the classroom. But usually, like I said, my bobbleheads are there, and those are like my prized possessions. I don't let nobody around them. Don't touch them. You can look. Don't touch them at all. If I see their heads bobbling, I'm like, no. But yeah, I would say my bobbleheads, my selfie collage, which I do need to update a little bit more. That's 2. And I don't have it in here right now, but I usually have like a basketball chair that I just like. It's not Phoenix Suns, but it's just my basketball chair. I would say that. But yeah, I don't know. I would say that's probably it. But of course, I love all this personalized stuff. Like, it's always hard to throw away. Like, I want to clear it off for the new kids, but I'm like, no, so-and-so drew this. And some of this stuff is like years old. So, so
eventually the walls will be totally covered.
Oh, I know. I have another bulletin board that's empty. I might start that one because they already started today. So, but yeah, mainly, of course, like I said, my bobbleheads, my selfie, because it took many years to get both of those. Lots of work to get bobbleheads and selfies, and so yeah.
So I know we'll probably have to wrap it up kind of soon. Are you on your lunch break? This is day one back at school for you?
This is actually my prep period. So
Okay.
yeah, we have lunch super early.
Awesome. Okay. Any prediction for tomorrow's game before you get back to teaching?
We got to get that win. We just got to get that win, and then we're going for game 7.
Will you be there for game 7 or in around downtown?
No, I was lucky enough to go to game 1.
Okay.
I won tickets from a radio station, and I got to go to game 1
awesome.
of the final. So that alone was just unreal. So, I mean, I'll be happily cheering at home. That's fine with me. But yeah, so
it's pretty awesome. Do you expect if you know game 7 happens and it ends with the Suns win, do you expect that you're going to be greeted like a celebrity coming back to school?
I know, right? It's like that already. Like my principal is the first one, like, oh, Suns are doing good. I bet you're happy today. Or Miss Avi is going to be in a bad mood because they lost. But they know already. But I told my kids, if I'm not here on this day, it's because I'm at the parade. But hopefully it's on the weekend. But yeah, I know it'll be fun around here as well.